This High Court case considered the test of proximity in negligence law. During the 1950s, the local citizens of the town of Texas in Inglewood, Shire in southern Queensland started raising money for a local war memorial town hall. It's a beautiful Art Deco building, still standing, and it was completed with financial help from the council and the state government. An architect named Lockwood was appointed to draw up the plans, but he made a grave mistake. The joists which he specified to support the stage were too small, so the stage was only capable of bearing 2/3 of the weight specified by the Australian standard. The mistake was not noticed by the authorities which approved the plans, and the hall was completed in 1958. The following year, the hall was the site of the annual general meeting of the South Queensland Tobacco Growers Cooperative Association. Mr. Voli was a member of the association. As part of the meeting, an election was held for office bearers. The ballot box was on the stage, and members came up in an orderly fashion to cast their votes. At one stage, over 50 members were on the stage, but the stage was not overcrowded. Unfortunately, the weight of the people on stage caused a failure of the joists, and the stage collapsed. Those on stage fell into the room below the stage, and some were injured, including Mr. Voli, who suffered a permanent injury to his arm. One question for the court was whether Lockwood, the architect, owed a duty of care to Mr. Voli. There was obviously no contract between them because Lockwood had been hired by the council, not by Mr. Voli. However, the court found that Mr. Lockwood must obviously have known that people would stand upon the stage, and that if the stage was not properly designed, harm might come to them. Justice Windier said, "It is now beyond doubt that for the reasonably foreseeable consequences of careless or unskilful conduct, an architect is liable to anyone whom it could reasonably have been expected might be injured as a result of his negligence. To such a person he owes a duty of care quite independently of his contract of employment." In other words, the court found sufficient proximity between the architect and the people who were at risk when they later stood upon the stage.